Do you guys remember when I did my very first wash and go? That was a couple years ago, right? And I was newly natural. I mean, I still consider myself a new natural, but yeah, look at my puff now. Like, look how far we've come. It's just crazy. My growth is bananas too. But I'm trying a puff again. I have been experimenting with things, trying to figure out what combinations go well with my hair and what makes my hair curl even more. Yes, I have a little heat damage, but I'm not really too upset about that because I like my hair straight as much as I like it curly. So we're going to go right into it. So my hair is freshly washed. I'm going in with the Honey Hydrate by Camille Rose, I think it's called. Really good, like moisturizing leave-in conditioner. Of course, detangling my hair as I go. I already detangled my hair in the shower with my conditioner and everything. Next, I'm going in with my Mielle Curl Sculpting Custard. This stuff really makes my hair curl and gives it a nice shine. And a little bit on top of that, I put my Extreme Gel. Not too much because it'll get real crusty real quick. So I mainly use that Mielle curl sculpting stuff for my definition, and I love how it just makes my curls pop so much. Honestly, I probably could just get away with using the Mielle curl stuff. Yeah, it's really good. I tell a lot of people about it that say their hair won't curl, and their hair curls with that. I feel like it's like my go-to curl product. So I'm just putting that all over my hair. If my hair gets a little dry, I just spray some water on it because I like to apply my products when my hair is wet, just because it works a little bit better. I don't really wear my natural hair out that much just because I don't know. I really don't have a reason. I just prefer to wear wigs and straighten my hair sometimes. So yeah. I am just applying the product, brushing through it with the Denman brush. Now, this Denman brush, I don't know if you can tell, but it's modified. I take out a couple of rows because my hair is really thick and the regular teeth don't work for me. So I had to take out some combs. I do go in and define some curls with the product on it because sometimes my curls ain't curling. So I have to go in there with my fingers and define some things, like the curls that don't curl. This is the last section. I still don't know my curl pattern. I still don't know that. To me, it doesn't really matter. That's just me. I just know my hair is curly. So that was a random thought, but I'm going in, I think this is Eco Styler Gel. Eco Styler Gel is the only stuff that holds like my edges down when I wrap it up. So I believe this is what that is. This is the argan oil one. All the other ones suck on me for some reason. They just don't work at holding my hair down. So I'm using a little bit of that. And I'm using a boar bristle brush, a hard brush, to kind of brush up my hair up. Going in with some of that Mielle Coil Custard. Just defining some micros that just not curling. Like, you just gotta go in there sometimes. And yeah, I think I'm using argan oil Eco Styler Gel to lay my edges down. Edges are pretty simple. I do the same swoops every single time using a flat toothbrush. I feel like that's the key for me. Don't use the toothbrush with like the little ridges and stuff in it. Use a flat one. And it has to be old and crusty, and it has to have old gel in it, okay? Don't get no fresh toothbrush. Make it crusty. It makes a difference. It really does, because it's like hard and it has all that gunk in it. I don't know, it just has to be dirty for me. So now I'm using these paper strips. So if you do your hair and you like your hair like sleek, get some of these paper strips from the beauty supply store. Okay, they work wonders. And then when you're done, you could just throw them out instead of using a headband that you gotta like keep track of, especially if you're going somewhere and you're in the car and you take your head wrap off. Use one that you can throw out. So simple. And I feel like these work better because it kind of absorbs some of the excess product, and then it just lays your hair really flat. So as you can see, my curls are popping. And then when I take this off, my hair is laid. Okay, and I have to leave it on usually for like 15-20 minutes. Like, hair is laid. Okay, I'm not feeling that my hair is so flat. As you can see, I have one curl that just won't curl. It's probably heat damage, but I could care less. And what I'm going to do is actually part my hair. I'm going to show you how I get my puffs to be a lot bigger. My first day of having like a wash and go is never how I like it. My puff is always flat. I love it like the second, third day. Like, love, because it's a lot bigger, bouncier. The curls just look better, and my hair is like, my puff is not flat. So I like to stretch my puff out. I put satin scrunchies at the base of my hair, and I kind of just like do this. I kind of roll them up my hair just to stretch my hair out without having to put heat on it. Because I mean, I not regularly, but I put heat on my hair often. So I don't want to do it when I'm doing like a natural style. You know what I mean? So I use satin scrunchies because they don't put indents in your hair. So yeah, get you some satin scrunchies. They work like a charm. Leave the ends of your hair out. That's what I do. And boom, it'll stretch your hair out. You leave it in overnight, and then you come back the next morning and your hair is stretched, and my puff will be puffing. Okay, puffing. And then I put on my bonnet, of course, to go to sleep, because you always want to protect your hair when you go to sleep. You know how we love our bonnets. We love them. And then I wake up the next morning and I take these out. It's pretty simple. I love how my puff looks when it's stretched. It just looks so much better and just bigger and fluffy. Second day hair is the best anyway. It really is. So taking these scrunchies out, it's pretty easy. My hair is kind of wet still. It's kind of damp. Look at Leela, curl twins. My baby. I love her. She was trying to get into all my makeup, but I like to kind of not tease my hair, but puff it out a little bit with a pick. A pick is so much different than a comb. I feel like it just makes my hair a lot bigger. So I tease it like at the roots so that it just grows. I love a big puff. Of course, I'm just smoothing my edges down and everything just to make it look flat at the roots. And yeah, I'm taking these big scrunchies, not a big scrunchie, but like these big hair ties. They're big, huge. I get them at Walmart, and I use that to kind of push my puff up instead of like a shoelace or a headband. My head is kind of small, but it works for me and it doesn't give me a headache. They're like the huge, I'll put them in the description box, but they work so well for me. And then of course I'm just picking my puff out a little bit so it can be a little bit bigger. It was so cute. And then just smoothing my edges down. I think I'm using Edge Booster right here, because after I use the Argan Oil Eco Styler Gel, I'll always use the Edge Booster afterwards. Tying my hair down again, because this is the second day and I want to make sure my edges are laid. And that's it, guys. Look at that puff. I'm so proud of myself. I'm not a natural girly. Like, I'm not a official natural hair guru or whatever you call it. But, you know, I'm trying out here. Look at the growth, though. Can we just appreciate the growth? Let me know what your favorite natural hairstyle is. I might try some more. Let me know in the comment section.